Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a project share video. I like to put this video out once a month. It's always at the end of the month and it is a great way to share some inspiration. If you've been with me a while, you'll know I'm quite craft spendy and I do a fair amount of haul videos. I'm also on a design team and I also showcase those products on my channel. So I think this is a great way to show you what I've made with either stuff I've been sent or stuff that I've bought. And as I say, it's a great way to share inspiration and maybe you'll see something you'd like to have a go at. So before I do get into the video, if you are not already subscribed to my channel, I'd love it if you'd hit the subscribe button and help my channel grow. And if you enjoy this video or find it useful, please also give it a big thumbs up. So let me show you what I've been up to. The first thing I made were these stenciled cards. I got really into making these. I absolutely love them. I will go back and make some more. I've just had some pressing projects that needed to be put ahead of anything else. So these are addictive. I'll be honest, I did a video and I showed how I made these. I'll try and remember to link it in the description box for you. And a couple of you have said that you had a go and you really enjoyed it. So I was really happy about that. But how pretty are these? They're a great way to use your stencils. They're a great way to use your stash. I managed to not only use my new stencils, I managed to use die and stamp sets that I had had since 2018 and never used. So I was really happy with those. I think they look great. They're really effective and I will definitely be making some more. So that is the first thing that I made. Then I offered to make a Father's Day card for one of the girls where I keep my horse. So it needed its own envelope made. So I've made this one. I think it's a great way to use up this paper. Now this is actually from Beach Life, but I've used Cottage Garden to make the card. Here's the card. So it had to be mail make, so I've kind of made it look like the shed here, and then you open it up. I've used my ephemera, which I hoard like mad, but I have used it. I've used my little bees. I've even used the little ladybirds there that I bought, and then I fussy cut some of the bits off the pad and put them on there. I have showed a picture to the girl that it's for and she loves it, so I'm going to take it up to the yard next week for her. I just need to add in somewhere to write her message, probably in there. But how cute is that? And I thought, well, you've made the card, you need a special envelope, so that's why I made that one. I've made it so it's like a little bit bigger and it's a bit bouncy because there's so much volume to the card. And she also really likes wax seals, so I've made her a bumblebee wax seal for the back. So she's really excited to get that. Then I was sitting around one night and I wanted to make something and I wasn't quite sure what to make, so I thought, you know what, let's start on the Christmas cards. So apologies if it's too early for you, but I've only made these two and the one that was in the stenciled section. Of course I had to get out my Christmas village stuff. It's like my go-to for Christmas. Every year it gets used because I'm trying to use it up, believe it or not, but I have so much of it because I've been hoarding it. So this is the first one I made. I think it's really pretty. I even used up some rosettes that I'd been sent that were house couple ditch as well. So I've got that, and then I did this one. So they're kind of the same but different. If you can see, this one hasn't got any dots on. I used glitter card again. I think they're really quite sweet. They're kind of sketch cardish without being sketch cards. And I think they worked really, really well. So really happy with those ones. The next thing I want to show you are the samples that I made for the launch of Ocean Tales. Now this is the new collection from Craft Consortium and Claire Teresa, and I absolutely love it. I did do a video showing the complete collection and I will link that in the description box below for you, but let me show you what I made for the launch. So the first one I made was this super easy beginner friendly rocker card. I didn't use any dies to make this. I absolutely love it. I've decoupaged it by fussy cutting elements of the collection.
I've also sneaked in a little bit of Ink Drops Ocean around the layers, and yeah, I absolutely love it. It does stand up, it does rock, and yeah, super proud of that one. I love it. Next up, I have a Retiform card. Now, I had an idea for Retiform, for a slightly different take on it, but when I did the initial ink blending and stamping on this, I then couldn't bear to follow through, so I put some Hessian underneath, used some of the papers from the collection, as well as the coordinating cardstock that came with the collection, and yeah, that's kind of where that one went. That was a very easy, beginner friendly again. I was trying to do beginner friendly cards. It's mounted on a 5x7 card blank. I think it's beautiful. I really like that one. But then I was like, I really want to do the idea that I came up with, and it was kind of Retiform but a step up and mixed in with almost triple time stamping. So that's how this one came about. I actually cut it 4 times, not 3 times, but you know, we won't quibble over that. I think it's really interesting, actually. I think it came out really nicely. I've used Daisy May dies to do the die cutting on this because there was texture to them. I've used the beautiful iridescent dots that came in the collection. Again, I've used the coordinating cardstock. I really wanted to test that out and try it, and I really like it. It's really nice cardstock. And I think it's just given it a different look. So we've got normal Retiform here, which is great for beginners and great if you want a really male friendly card, I think. But then this is kind of like a step up, I would say, and it gives a totally different look. So I really liked it. I've used the anchor charm as well that came in the collection, and I tied some string around that, and again I've used my Hessian. But yeah, I really quite like that one as well. And then we have my shaker card. Oh my word, I love this card. It all shakes, super cute. So for this one, it's on a 6x6 card blank, and I've used the ships. This is one of the papers in the collection, so I use that as my backing. I used some packaging to cut and layer for my shaker element, but then I painted it blue because I didn't want to see any brown, and I just wanted to see what would happen really, and it came out really well. This background paper again is in the collection, and then I've used 3 different shaker mixes to get these colours, which I think look really oceany. So we have got the Ocean's Tale mix in there. We've also got some Belle Fleur, and we have Hell's Coupled Itch one as well, which right now it's escaping me which one it might be. We have that in there as well. Then this I have had from Hobbycraft for so long, and I thought it would be great to use it as a fishing net, and then it adds texture to the card. So it was a bit tricky to get it to secure, and I did end up using my hot glue gun, but I think it looks really effective draped around. Again, I've used Daisy May design dies on this card. I really like the texture her dies have, so that's why I've been using them a lot. Then I've just used a combination of the wooden shapes and the puffy stickers to put in the netting. I've hidden a seahorse charm under here that came in the collection. I've used the anchor. I just thought it was a nice focal point. And then these again are the dots that came in the collection. I think they look really cute down there. And then I put the happy birthday on the front, and it was kind of just floating, and I was like, right, what am I going to do about this? And I had the idea to like fussy cut a few of the images from the collection and kind of build around the happy birthday sign. I absolutely adore the seagull who is sitting on the sign and looking at the lighthouse. He is probably one of my favourite features. Then we have the compass, and then we have the treasure map that's kind of propping it all up. But I really love this card, and it does stand up. It's a little bit deceptive because I think the message in a bottle kind of drops slightly, so then I've had to use this puffy sticker as like a fake bottom to even out the card, but it does stand up. It's fine. and it does the job. But I love that, so happy with that. So those are my cards for the launch of Ocean Tales. Let me show you what else I've made. So as we now know, 2 of those cards you've just seen were actually featured in Papercraft Essentials issue number 212, and I could not be more proud. Honestly, the day I opened that magazine and saw that I was in the magazine with like a step-by-step tutorial made my day. So proud. But I made a couple more cards using Ocean Tales, so I'm going to show you those now. So this is the first one that I made. Again, it's quite sketch cardish, but it wasn't intentionally so. I was just playing and having fun. It's really cute. I really quite like it, and I love this little turtle. He's one of my favourite characters from the collection. And then I even made a rosette, and I used some of that netting that I've had for ages, and I'm never sure what to do with it, and I thought it was really effective on here. So we've got this one. Then I thought, do you know what? If you've got an ocean collection, surely the boats should move. So I challenged myself to make a fancy kinetic card, and this is what I came up with. So on the front, my aim was, it's a bit treasure mappy. It's like you're going on a treasure hunt. You've got the map down there, you've got the written piece here. Believe it or not, this started out as white cardstock, and I distressed it and just kept going till I was happy, and it looks really old now, so I was quite pleased with that. I've used the seagulls from the collection here and this puffy sticker of the message in the bottle to kind of give the clue we're going on a treasure hunt. And then when we open it up, oh, look at that! How fun is that? I was so proud of myself for coming up with that. And then I didn't like the inside left completely blank, so I don't know if you can see, but I've actually fussy cut a load of the bits and decoupaged them. So I've cut these out the 6x6 and then just put them up on dots. But I love it. I'm so pleased with this one. If Craft Consortium don't want this sent in, this is not going anywhere. It's one of those cards you're really, really proud of and you just can't let go. But if they want it, they can have it. Talking of cards that you're really proud of, I also have this one. So this one, my daughter really loves as well. And every night she wants to look at it and she points out all the different sea animals. She's got a birthday coming up. So I'm thinking, again, if they don't want it sent in for whatever, this will be her birthday card. I've used the puffy stickers over here, super cute. It's kind of under the water themed. I wanted to use the coral paper and I thought, well, if you're looking at coral, you're underwater. So I fussy cut a load of the fish and the rays and all the different aquatic life, and I've put them on the acetate. And then, I don't know if you can see, but right at the back here, I've stuck them on foam pads in the background as well. This little crab down here, I don't know if you can see, there you are. He's really cute. So yeah, I really like this one. It does actually fold down flat for postage as well. But I'm really quite pleased with that. The only thing I would probably change if I made this again, I wouldn't put the shell frame around it. I'd find a different frame. But you know, it's done. And it's effective, and I've had some really good feedback on this card. Really like it. I think it's just so different. So we have that one. And then I did do a video showing how I made one of the cards that was in the magazine, and this is the card that I made in that video. In case you missed the video, I'll try and remember to link it in the description box of the video. But this is a Retiform card. It's really pretty. I really like it. It's quite weighty, but I really quite like that. Pleased with how it came out and super proud to have been in the magazine. So it's a nice reminder of that. So the next bundle of cards I've got are actually stock because I opened an Etsy shop this month. I thought it's now or never, and
I just decided to go for it. It's not something I'm going to talk about a lot on my channel because I think most people who watch the channel already make cards of their own and stuff. But in case anyone stumbled across the channel and they do other types of papercraft, I will link it in the description box in case you want to check it out. So I thought I needed some stock for the shop, so I've made some Father's Day cards. We have this one. We have this one. Some of these can double up as just regular birthday cards as well. We have this one. This one. I am astounded at the prices Etsy charge their sellers though. You really have to price your stuff high to even make a small amount. It's quite upsetting. So I may not stay on Etsy very long. I may look for other options. But I thought this way I could have the joy of making something and not have boxes and boxes of cards sitting around the house. And this is the last one. I really like this one. This one took so long to do. I was using a stamp set that I actually won. And I couldn't make it all come together. And this is eventually what I came up with, and I love this card. I think it's so pretty. It is in my shop, but I wouldn't be sad if it didn't sell because I like it that much. I'm my own worst enemy, honestly. So those are a few of the cards in my Etsy shop. I will make more, obviously, and I will show you what I've made every month in my project share because obviously that's what I like to do, but I don't expect anyone to buy anything because obviously you're all card makers anyway. So then I've got this one. This one is really diddy. And this is using stamps from Creative Stamping Magazine. So they've got stamps designed by Lou Collins on them this month. And I just had to have a go straight away. So I've actually stamped onto some Ink Drops Ocean offcuts that I had to create this, and then just cut them to size basically. And how cute is that? That's made a 4 by 4 inch card. That's just going to go into my stash to send to someone. I thought that was well cute. The last thing that I made this month was this. Now, if you saw one of my recent videos, you will know that I lost my mum this month and it has been exceptionally hard. It's not something I'm going to talk a lot about on the channel, obviously, but I really needed to craft. I just needed the distraction. I needed the escapism that crafting gives me. But understandably, my mojo had gone. I sat and I looked at all my pretty papers for forever, and I just couldn't find it in myself to make a card. I was just looking at them and I just couldn't. And then I was like, actually, do you know what? I've got that new collection from Helen Griffin, and actually I think I could probably use that now. So I made this album. I bought Helen's new release. It was a MIDI album, I think it was called, and a tool set. Oh my gosh, life-changing. If you're new to albums like me, it's so easy to use, and look how amazing this is. Now, it isn't finished because obviously it's been a bit of a crazy month, but I'm really pleased with it, and it really got me through some very dark days making this. So I am super grateful to Helen for creating such an amazing piece of kit that you can use without even having to really think about, if that makes sense. You can just use it. So I'm going to take you through this album really quickly. So I've used In the Forest because I absolutely loved that collection. This was a Craft Consortium collection last year. This is the spine, and this is the back. And then I've created like a little tuck pocket here. Some of these pockets and things I've used with dies I've had previously. Most of them, if I'm honest, are probably Helen's dies because they're my go-to dies when I make an album. Each page has a pull-out section, as you can see. So they've got photo mats that come out the side, and then we just have loads and loads the beautiful papers. And what I'm going to do, I am going to decorate some of these pages. They won't all be left as pages. And I literally just Netflix, chill, craft, don't think. It saved me, if I'm honest with you. Look at this. And it's so pretty. This won't be given away. This is staying with me. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in it. It might well end up with mum related things in it. Either for me or Philippa when she's older to look back on. Don't know. But I know this album is staying with me. But it's so pretty. And the die set made it all so easy to do. You don't need to think. You can just cut the bits out and off you go. So, isn't it pretty? And I tried to use all of the papers at least once. What it did me, I had to go out and buy cardstock. I used so much just plain cardstock. I ran out of blue. I ran out of green. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm using up my stash and I can actually go and guilt-free buy some cardstock. It was the best feeling, honestly. Anyway, this is the back. This little die here came as part of the kit. It's super cute. And then I made some journaling cards as well. So we have this one. And again, I believe I've used Helen stamps to make these. I might be wrong. Pretty sure they were. Not from this collection. These will be from a previous one. But I'm pretty sure I grabbed out some of my Simply Made craft stamps for those. So it's not finished. It is a work in progress. But I'm really pleased with it. Really proud of it. Highly recommend, if you're even thinking of starting album making or anything, that you get the die and toolkit, because it will make your life so easy. And yeah, making this really helped me and got me through some very hard days, I will be honest. So that is my album, and I actually think that's all I can show you this month. I have been making some other things, but they are top secret at the moment, so I'm not allowed to show those. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing what I have made. I hope some of it has given you some ideas maybe, and even if you like something you've seen and you don't have the same bits as I do, you can definitely recreate everything I ever make with stuff that you do have yourself in your stash. Let me know if there's anything you've seen that you'd like a video on. I'm more than happy to do that. I am about to start an exciting new series, so check back soon because that will be coming up in the next week or two. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate everyone who stops by and watches my videos. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do hit the subscribe button and help my channel grow. And if you have enjoyed the video or you've enjoyed seeing the inspiration, please remember to hit the thumbs up button as well. I will be back soon with more videos, so until next time, thank you so much for watching. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.